Hey everyone, today doing a bit of an interesting walk. There's some ruins of an old hotel holiday retreat down at Calabash Bay. So I've been wanting to do this walk for a while, today I finally get to do it. It's a bit of a unsettled weather day. It's a bit rainy, but also a bit steamy. So, I'll try and keep the rain jacket off as much as possible. One of the locals back there did say I was parked in a turning bay. So if you do come down here, right at the fire trail, there is actually at least one spot to pull the car in. Just bear that in mind. It's not a lot of room, but you could get one car without obstructing any fire engines if they need to come through. So this is McCallum's Fire Trail, and it should take us down to the ruins. The ruins have got a bit of an interesting history. Actually, a bit of an unsettled history, in that a lot of people, the standard story is that a road was going to be built through here, and the person who owned the property or built the property built it because he thought there was going to be this road, and the road got cancelled, and the hotel went into disrepair. But I've been looking on the there's a website I follow for the local area called Man Made the City but God Made the Bush, and it was saying, well, there isn't actually a lot of evidence to say. Always love it when I'm huffing and puffing on a flat ground and people just run past me. So there isn't actually a lot of evidence to say that this was a proper hotel, in that there was no liquor license ever granted for the property. And the feeling is it was probably just a holiday house for the person who owned it. Maybe they hired out rooms, I don't know, but it wasn't like a big drinking establishment where people just pulled up their boats and climbed a hill and went for a drink and then disappeared again. So it's going to be interesting to see it. I just love a good ruin. I think in the 1930s, after the property had been abandoned, a fire came through and just destroyed it. So it was really at that point that it was properly abandoned. I think there were squatters before that. Down below it, there's all houses. So I was concerned about potentially walking on private property here, but I did as much research as I could. It looks like it's Crown land, public fire trail. So as long as I don't veer off, I should be fine. It's good to get out. There's quite a few wildflowers out. In Australia, you don't really get like fields of flowers. Just get little smatterings of it in the bush, but it's good because it makes you look closely at what's around you. It took me a very long time to enjoy the Australian bush coming from England. I don't know why. Oh, spider. Maybe that's why, walking through spider webs. I guess, I think I've still got the spider on me somewhere. felt it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I just didn't like the bugs. Whereas walking around in England, you never really saw them. But I don't know, I've grown to love it. It's got a kind of subtlety. Yeah. Some views here, and there's a massive house over the other side. Burst out on a view. I'm not sure the views are really showing up on camera. Oh, that's nice. You can see the water down there. The runner that I just passed ran up this hill. I don't know how. I'm going to struggle with poles. But you know, when you love something, you love something. She loves this. She was saying, does it every few days. Just using the car as an excuse to stop. This is very steep. Lots of little caves. It kind of looks like it'd turn into a bit of a waterfall when it's raining. You can see a bit of rain coming over there. I'm not going to get off scot-free. Huh. It's raining. I've gone with the umbrella rather than the jacket. It's too steamy. It's not windy, so. It's gotten muddy really quickly. I knew I could be in for a rainy day hike. Shouldn't last long though. The ruin shouldn't be too far off now. This is beautiful. Looks like the rain is stopping. You can start to see the water through the trees. Let me just see if I can zoom. It's funny, there's quite a lot of spider webs all of a sudden. And at one point I had my brolly up to shield the rain and me pole out to fight off the webs. And I missed one. Damn it. Not quite comical. I got views. So the ruin should be just below us somewhere. Let's have a look here. I should get a web all over my camera. Just gotta be careful here. Rainy day views. Oh, here we go. First glimpses. Oh, but hang on. How pretty is that? There we go. So that's the outbuilding, and that's the main structure there. You've certainly picked a lovely spot. So this is an outbuilding. Of some kind. It's the main thing itself. So straight away they've got a lovely view. These trees are probably fairly new. I expect they would have cleared them for the view. Bit of graffiti. Oh, there's a fireplace. Another room. Would have been waking up to nice views. And what you can see, floorboards would have been on this going over. And then you'd be standing there and you'd be looking out your window. Lots of mozzies here. Continues on. Oh no, this is another room. Let's go through. Don't know if that's 1932. at my window. Okay, so it's only one room with a fireplace. Oh no, second one there. Is that a fireplace or? Let's have a look. Yeah, it goes up. Ventilation maybe, or just a missing brick. So this is like a main terrace, and there's two little rooms off to the side. If it was for paying guests, I wonder if these would have been the premium rooms. There's a spider web there, I won't go into it. So, wow. So then this is where they would have had the views and the morning teas. That's some of the residents' antennas and power lines up here. Yeah, you can see where the floorboards were meant to have been elevated. It wouldn't have had to have dropped down so far. So that's a third fireplace. I love that room. So maybe this would have been just like a dining room or a sitting room or something like that. It's the only place I can see actual wood. It's not showing any signs of burn. I wonder if it's the original or whether someone's tried to hold it up. There's nothing up there. There's little bits of wood in there. Guess it's just lucky it held. I won't add my graffiti. It is interesting to see the years though. Someone there, year I was born. I know nothing about construction, but I can see little bits of wood sticking out there. And possibly a hole on the other side, I don't know. No, it lines up with the middle of the door, so I don't know what that is. Maybe they just jammed it in to fill a crack, who knows. There's more over here. So I wonder if the outbuilding is a toilet or just a shed or... And then dining room. There was another fireplace back here, wasn't there? Yeah. It's quite a small room though. Two fireplaces side by side, so maybe these were bedrooms? I don't know. This is great. I think I would have spent a lot of time out on this balcony though. You can see some of the brickwork fallen. I wonder if it was covered between these two back rooms. It's hard to tell. Would have been a nice place to sit and just look at this, I guess. Be nice to paddle down there, if I could swim. I wonder if the person who built this thought, yeah, in the future someone's going to be taking a photo of my shed. Huh. Well, this has been lovely. I'm not going to wander away too much. I know there's residence houses down there. So just got to be careful, I think. I don't know where their property begins and this ends. Right. Well, that was fun. I know how to pick a spot. Well, the steepness isn't fun. Almost back. Don't know if you can see on camera, but it looks like the flowers are a bit more vibrant on the way back. I guess after the rain. Okay, I'm almost at the end of it. And the gate's just up there. That was fun. A little bit of history. A history of privilege. I do recommend the walk. It's quite an easy walk, a little bit steep in places, but just bring poles, you'll be fine. Good for a bit of exercise. Yeah. All right, thanks for coming along. Bye.